So we saw as a lineup ng Roger X, we have Bear Brick, Roger X, 2 Warlock, 2 Abyss and Ranger. So as expected, this is gonna be their main lineup. And probably this is gonna be their only lineup. Except for Bear Brick, could be swapped with the Devil. Triple Priest again for the Wing of Blessing team. Malakas yung mga Ranger nito guys. Bulgar Fate at si Kalek and the Cici. Check natin kung anong ginawa ng Reflect build ng Archbishop dito. Reflect is real, sabi ni Dr. Perky. Pero tingnan muna natin kung legit nga ba. Sabi ni Lian, kila Abyss Queen lang ako natalo. Well, okay lang matalo. Basta konti lang yung ipinusta nyo. Because they still have a chance. Actually, they could have won that game. But you know, Warlock Diff is real. Bear Brick nangunguna. Oh, sige. Check natin. Check natin ha. Let's see. Nakikita nyo na ba sa screen clearly? Free item daw. Code. Si Roger X dito. Hindi natin alam kung anong trip niya. Cici nangunguna. Gusto mag-reflect. Pero hindi siya pinansin. And down na si Kal. Grabe naman. Ano nangyari? O Cici, napatay si Roger X. Ni-reflect. Uy, ni-reflect na naman mga kaibigan. Reflect is real. Si Cici ata ang DPS sila dito. Kim casted by Cici. Roger X wala magawa. Oh my goodness. Hindi nila magawa ng paraan. Yung Archbishop ng Wing of Blessing. Inilabas na ang pinagbabawal na technique. You won't be able to wipe them out with that kind of reflection. Na quick kill sila but they have 3 priests. So tingnan natin kung ano magiging solusyon dito ng lineup nila Roger X. Nakakita tayo ng maraming miss dito mula kay Kalek. Mukhang may naka-play build. Mukhang naka-play build ng kalaban. Dehado siya. Wala yata tong bind longbow pero uy, pumapalag sila mga pre. So kailangan lang i-avoid ng team dito nila Roger X na matamaan dito yung priest, malalang priest ng Wing of Blessing, the ultimate priest. Pero muntikan pa sila dito Muntikan pa sila dito but they do have the Zenipult. At least they would have at least some protection. Pero oy, teka lang. We finally saw the Bear Brick damage, 5k strength assassin dito sa may gilid. Mukhang tinamaan niya ng malala dito sa gilid si Bulgari Fate. 1 million per tick. 700k per tick na mirror image doon sa Ranger. Kalek hitting Bear Brick binuli. Yan ang problema sa GX. Very susceptible siya sa long range damage. Pag wala kang hiding, di ka makakakahit, GG ka na. But at least taguluhan lang dito sa gitna. Hindi ko naintindihan kung ano yung nangyayari. Si Kalek dito patuloy pa rin yung pagmimiss niya. Namimiss niya na yung ex niya. Mukhang hindi na nila pinapansin dito si Cici mga kaibigan. Hindi na natin siya nakikita yung name niya kanina pa. But I think they're now focusing only on the 2 Rangers and they would probably go for an endgame. Ayun, tinamaan. Na-auto siguro. And Kalek pumapalag talaga sila guys. But Roger X, untouchable din siguro. Hindi natin alam kung ano yung pinasok niyang gamit dito. But I think it's gonna be a reflect build as well. Cici killed again. Guys Archbishop. This is Archbishop. Killing. Uy! Ito na nga ba ang sinasabi natin. 3 patong ng Zenipult dito on one specific area. Nagmi-miss talaga si Kalek. I think he's trying to hit Roger X but Roger X is doing an ultra high flea build maybe. Parang ganun yata yung build dito ni Roger X. Ang lala ng miss Ang lala ng miss. So trying to attack dito sa gilid. Patay yung Ranger ng Team Goodbye, Roger team. Si Roger X dito. Yes, that's Roger X. So it's confirmed Roger X. Oh my goodness, Roger X free build is doing the work. And nice kill there by Roger X. I think he's gonna be unstoppable in this game. Wing of Blessings lineup is only physical based, and Roger X lineup, although also physical based, but they have 3 DPSs, and the Rangers, naka-reflect build kasi dito si Roger X, but the Rangers of Wing of Blessing does not have that kind of a build. They don't have a flea build as well. So talagang pwede silang bulihin dito ni Roger X. Roger X mukhang na-reflect dito ng malala. Pinapatay niya si Cici. Cici natitira dito mag-isa. Roger X was trying to kill her, but Epicless is... Oh my god. So that is the true power of the reflect build. You can't touch them without enough lifesteal, without enough PvP damage increase, without enough preparation para i-counter yung reflect build. The priest is just too tanky. Wala rin silang magic type yung teams nila Roger X. So medyo mahihirapan sila dito. This is the problem. I think this is the biggest problem of the Roger X lineup. Going forward into the tournament. Ito na yung best lineup nila, and I don't think they're gonna change anything here except if there's gonna be a surprise magic damage lineup soon. But anyhow, they're still dominating here in terms of damage. Just I mean for sure. Because ang dami nilang foods dito, kahit patuloy na re-resurrect yung Ranger, wala pa rin silang magagawa. And yeah, let's check the scoreboards. So yeah, as expected, let's check kung ilan yung kills ni Cici dito. Hindi binaba. Kalek with a lot of damage. 300 million damage dealt by Kalek. And Roger X with a 204. Pero syempre, Ranger pa rin. Ilan yung ni Bear Brick? Cici with 15 kills. Guys, again, sa mga nagda-doubt ng reflect build, this is the true power of the reflect build. This is the meta. 15 kills on the Archbishop. So probably what happened to Wing of Blessing is they don't really have much choices in terms of who they're gonna put there in the fight. Feeling ko outgeared na masyado yung iba nilang kasama. So they opted for the triple priest lineup. But they do have some interesting stats. 15 kills on the Archbishop. That's almost like a DPS as well. So very, very interesting play there. But still, out-damaged. And medyo mahirap. Wala silang magic type. If they have a magic type, probably would have been different. So, I'll just pause this a bit just to show you the build of Cici as what we have mentioned earlier in our first War of the Chosen stream sa Facebook when we talk about the meta, what's gonna happen right now. So this is the build that we are talking about. Cici is now using, oh my god, this is just too much. This is just too much at this point. 45 million HP with 1 Eclipse Ring. What the fucking hell? This is unfair. This is totally unfair. How do you touch this? How do you touch this person? If we're going to see, I think Roger X Priest also has the same caliber here. Oh my god, no. No, not really. Or nag-ano na ba to? Nagpalit na ba to? Probably already changed some gears here. For Richard Mille of Shark Mouth. But, oh my goodness. I didn't know that this AB is just, oh my god, 7.6k bit on 1 Eclipse Ring. So that explains why. This is, you won't be able to, there's just no way. Thank you for the stars, Dadang Kun. Salamat pala sa stars ha. Salamat. Hindi ko napansin kanina. Good evening daw. Sorry guys sa mga hindi ko napansin na stars kanina. Maybe in-game tayo, but thank you for the support. Thank you for the share. Nawala kasi yung ng stars ko eh. Nawala yung notification ng stars. But I'm gonna fix those issues later on. Yan. Shout out to 166 viewers sa Facebook, and we have 26 viewers on our YouTube channel. But yeah, as I have explained before, there was a change in the damage reflection formula last June, early June, or sometime in July. So ito, reflect meta, good play there, but they lack another DPS. They could have won maybe if they had enough people pa to support the cast, but I don't think they have enough. They have people available for that kind of purpose. So they only used Kalek here. Masyado malakas din yung damage ni Kalek. Very very strong Int Ranger. They do have mechanic but not enough. This one they could have used, but probably not comfortable in trying to fight against the Roger X team. So ito yung build pala ni Roger X, running a one reflection accessory in the DPS with some flea build. Nakita natin nagmi-miss si Kalek dito kay Roger X. So yeah, overall good fight. Let's take a look at the game number 2. We now have ideas on what's happening in the game. We now have ideas on what's happening in the game. Plus 15 Murphy. So eto na. I don't think they're gonna change anything here. Maybe. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna change anything here at this point. They're gonna try it again, but maybe Roger X team will already figure out how to beat this guy. How to beat the Wing of Blessing Priest Reflect meta. Because what's gonna happen with that Priest Reflect meta, you cannot touch that Priest at the end of the match, and she's just gonna turn around the match every single time that you wipe her teammates. That's an entire ultimate carry Priest. Cici dito, dumediretso lang ng walang... grabe naman to. Sige, mag-isa. Mukhang binanatan siya ng precision chat, pero nababawasan pa yung Ranger dito ng Ayothaya. Imbes na ikaw yung bumawas, ikaw pa yung na-disgrasya. Napakalala. Napakalala. Pinatay siya ni Cici. Mag-target ka na maayos, tropa. Hindi pwede yung ganyan. Oh my goodness. The untouchable Priest. Perfect dito. Nag-haapol 600k damage from mirror image, at naku po, mukhang kinakatata nila dito. So who are you actually going to kill in that kind of match? Mamali ka lang ng target just for 1 to 2 seconds and you're gonna die. This is the true potential. This is actually an unfair meta at this point of the game. But the problem with that kind of build is that you can only reflect one type of damage. It's either you go for full physical or a full magic damage reflection. If you're gonna go for both, I don't think you're gonna have enough reflection to be able to actually capitalize on that reflect meta. So that's gonna be a bit of a problem for teams without variations in terms of the type of damage that they're gonna use. They're gonna have to actually apply more lifesteal on their characters. They're gonna have to put Geffen lifesteal on their characters. They're gonna have to get miss earrings. Every lifesteal they could get is very important for this kind of meta right now. And as we saw, lahat yan sa high tier, god tier, the championship caliber teams, lahat yan naka-reflect build na sa priests. So at least that's what's happening here. And that natitira na naman dito si Cici. But how do you kill Cici right now? Mamatay pa si Bearbrick. Hindi nila mabawasan. Mamamatay pa yung Ranger. Nakatayo lang doon. And they're helpless. And this is what's gonna happen if Roger X team does not fix their builds to counter this lineup. Because Lick's team also has this same, almost not the same, but this kind of priest as well on their priest named Fresh Milk. So medyo baka mahirapan sila, or maybe Cici is just too strong with 7.6k bit on one Eclipse ring. That's kind of full of probably insane amount of glass time percent and chance on her character. Maybe level 15 glass time. That's too much. That's too unfair. Si Cici nandito sa gitna, umaasa lang siya na matatamaan siya ng gamit ng mamamali ng auto attack dito yung team ni Roger X. But wow, So what Roger X is doing right now is just they're trying to just get. They're very careful now on their targeting. As we can see, Cici is not killing much in this game. So maybe they're getting careful kung sino na yung titirahin nila, and they're just gonna try to get as much damage as they can for the end game. Probably even kill. Well, maybe that's hard because they have the enemies have 3 priests. So maybe that's hard, and the Cici can do a final epic assist towards the end of the match. Yan na naman. But yeah, it's impossible for them to win because they don't have enough DPS at this point. Binubuli lang yung Rangers nila because those Rangers don't have reflect. But going into the match, moving forward to the tournament, I hope to see Roger X team fighting against a magic-based lineup. Roger is using reflect now. Uy, kita natin, miss dito si Kalek on Roger X. Too much flee. They could have prepared at least a bind longbow or a final hit and chance on this team. But no, I think, or maybe just Roger X flee build is just too high. As you can see, hindi talaga tumatama kahit isang beses. So, yun naman yung advantage ngayon ng team ni Roger X. I think it's about 100% plus flea build on Roger X. A good amount of damage as well. Well, sakto na yung damage niya. Kung nakikita natin dito, Mammonite casted. Sa scoreboard, decent damage, but at least hindi siya namamatay masyado. Except kung na-flea build siya. Ayan, natamaan na naman niya si Cici, mga kaibigan. And Roger X is down. It's the only way for King of Blessing to kill Roger X at this point. Both their Rangers won't be able to hit Roger X at this point. They're just gonna get bullied. Roger X will just follow each and every Rangers that he sees. Ayan, nakita nyo ha. At that point, si Roger X, nahabol lang siya dito. So they're just gonna buy some time. Kalek still able to deal a lot of damage and kills for the team of Wing of Blessing. But that's gonna be it. Cici now with only 8 kills. So yeah, I think Roger X team got very very careful towards the second round. Nakapag-adjust na sila ng maayos at that point. Bear Brick, I think having some difficulties here. So this makes the assassin kind of questionable at this point. Kind of questionable. Bear Brick is too high end as well, but as we see here, it's still the Ranger that's making the difference in terms of damage and kills. So Kalek, well, kulang din yata sa supporting cast yung Wing of Blessing. I feel like let's check Roger X stats with 11 kills and 200 million damage. I think some of them probably through reflect it's quite decent enough for this kind of pressure that he's giving. Hindi siya matamaan ni Kalek, and Kalek is the only the strongest DPS of the Wing of Blessing team, pero without final hit, can't do anything about that. Without enough lifesteal, without final hit, can't do anything about that. So medyo mahirap yung nangyayari doon. Understandable. I think the problem for Wing of Blessing, they have some kind of superstars in the name of Cici and Kalek, but they don't have enough, probably not enough people to support those guys. That explains why they had to put in 3 priests on their lineup. They know that the other guys are not ready for that fight. But maybe they could have tried it, maybe at least. But now, ang lala. Oh my god. This is just too much at this point. This kind of stats on one Eclipse ring. Oh my goodness. People won't even reach 45 million even with 3 vitality related accessories and talisman. Where do you get your regen? Oh my god, the gift itself. Oh my god. I think Cici is the strongest Archbishop in the entire game at this point. I believe so. And if you put this kind of Archbishop in a very very good team with all of 5 superstar team, she's gonna be able to use her full potential in that fight. Kasi Roger's Rangers strong as well. With 8k points of intelligence, and they're ready against a flea build with the final hit on their Vine Longbow, I believe that they're very much ready for the final hit. But the reflection is just too much. Nakita natin, wala siyang him. He doesn't have him. He does not get him by Cici. And Cici is just still there. Just a bit of mistake on the auto attack. And the Ranger died. Geffen, Vit, and Chance. I think it's Glassheim, bro. I think it's Glassheim. And so much refined on her armors, probably. Glassheim percent and chance, maybe. I'm not sure actually how do you even reach that kind of stats? How much do you have to spend? 7.6k vitality. Oh my goodness. That's unfair. So at least my final take on this match, it's a mismatch. Not enough supporting cast for Cici and Kalek here in the team of Wing of Blessing, and Roger X team. Very very strong, looking strong right now, but a questionable lineup if they don't solve the problem of a massive damage Warlocks. Their team's probably gonna be in danger because they're more physical based. Their priests are running a physical reflection as well. I'm not sure if this is already changed their gears. May Warlock ba sila? I don't think they have a Warlock though. Or maybe they have. I don't think they have a Warlock anyway. Right? Yun yung pagkakaalala ko sa lineup nila. But we have yet to see Devil's Sonic Blow. We have yet to see that. Maybe it's gonna be they have prepared something. Just put your trust on them. For the Roger X fans. But I'm kind of worried, really worried about how they would perform against the Magic lineup. Or maybe yeah, that's because Roger X has to sacrifice a lot of enchants for that flea build. And what's good about the Lick My Ass team is that they have a variation on their lineup. They have a Kim Nana 538k magic attack here, and Stephen Chow about the same. And they have a very strong Ranger as well. Hindi na nakaayos yung mga gamit dito, but they do have those kinds of characters. Etong Punk, maybe not, but this is gonna be mostly a magic based lineup, I feel. So medyo delikado doon. If Bear Break is not gonna be as tanky against magic, probably will get even one hit by the Chain Lightning of a Stephen Chow plus Kim Nana combination. Same for Roger X. He's now using a flea build plus an anti-physical magic damage reflection. Could change to some magic damage reflection soon, but is also at risk of getting one hit or maybe two hits by that caliber of Warlock if they don't prepare enough. But I believe they're gonna prepare something for that. I believe so. Shoutout sa ating viewers, 184 viewers. Don't forget to like our stream, follow our stream. So at least that's what we saw for this match. Before we proceed to another match review, check natin muna yung mga comment section. Check natin yung comment section. Ito sabi ni Joseph Carlos, siya pa rin dumapa pagka precision. Yes. Okay. Skip na natin. Parang madadali daw yung team ni Roger X doon kila Kim Nana kung di nila ma-counter yung reflect. Yes. Because it's very easy to counter their team. You're just gonna have to do the unfair approach to the reflect meta at this point. We've already seen it. It's proven effective. There's no question about it. To the doubters, reflect is the meta right now. People from the Ragnarok X University, Nave Rogerson already did the math. It's what is favored at this point. But again, the problem is you can only reflect usually one type of attack. If you try to reflect both, it's gonna be half-assed. So, for a team with just a single type of attack, it's gonna be very hard. Kailangan mo ng sobrang taas na lifesteal kung gusto mong mahabol yun. The best daw talaga ba yung RG, mag-reflect build? Kapag nag-devo ba, makakapag-reflect? Ang alam ko na ipapasa nila yung reflect eh. Hindi ba madali sila, Kim Nana, pag nag-magic reflect yung mga AB, di sila makikipag-chain lightning basta-basta? Yes, that's gonna be an option as well. Because AB has a very, very high magic damage reduction. But again, the team of... the problem here is that you're gonna have to draft your teams. Let's say, for example, you put in a magic reflect on your Archbishop for this case. If you do that, how do you change your enchants inside? What if they don't put 2 warlocks in their lineup? Because this is a game of psycho game. Ano ipapasok ng leak, for example? Kung sila yung maglalaban, what are they going to put in? Are they going to put a warlock-based lineup? Or are they going to go for a picking +1 warlock plus Lupin X lineup? We don't know that. So yun ang mahirap. Kasi hindi mo malalaman eh. Kung mag-magic reflect sila and they have limited switching inside, and they put in those magic reflect, and it turns out picking went in and Lupin X went in, eh di tutustahin naman sila ng malala. Talagang wawasakin sila ng malala ng physical. So that's what's gonna happen. This is next level mind games for these teams. And I want to see BI Panda go there at the top. Probably even at least semifinals, or probably even the finals of the tournament. I think they actually have a good chance. The dark horse of the tournament. People know very little about them. That's why they always lose in the betting stage. But come on, guys. To those who are watching my stream, a lot of people are already sharing information about that team. So if you don't trust them, maybe you should. Now, starting from now. 2 beses na, BI Panda, 2 beses na tong tinalo sa betting stage. Ayan, sinagasaan yan. I believe sinagasaan yan. I believe they got run over by their enemy. Shout out to our viewers, by the way. We have 28 viewers as well in YouTube. Yan. Oh my God. Nakaka-excite. I'm excited about what's going to happen in the tournament.